easy, fun stuff.
Yeah,
But,
we are rolling.
all right, so tell us, how are you guys enjoying the cruise?
This is an amazing experience. It's, you know, we've done a lot of festivals, and being here on a ship with all these bands and all the fans and journalists and everything, it's just like a huge backstage is what it is. And it's just an amazing experience. It's totally surreal, especially on the open ocean. And for me, it's special because I was born in Cuba, so cruising the Gulf of Mexico is just, I've never been back to Cuba. So, and our first album, Skeptic's Apocalypse, has the Gulf of Mexico album cover. I don't know if anybody ever noticed that. It's like Florida. It's got the whole. So it's really a surreal experience.
Very, very cool. Now, I don't know if we're supposed to talk about this or ask about this, but tell us a little bit about the singer situation. We noticed you had some guests on stage.
We can talk about it. There's no mystery. Everything's cool. I got an email from, well, what's going on was we switched back to John Cyrus, the original vocalist. We did 2 shows in Japan, Thrash Domination with Exodus and Nevermore Overkill. And those shows went well. You know, he hadn't sang with us in 23 years, so for the most part, the shows went well. I wouldn't say they were perfect. I like perfect shows, but you know, it's live. Things happen. But for the most part, it was good. For the fans enjoyed it. I got an email from him saying that he couldn't make the cruise due to unknown scenario that he didn't tell me exactly what, so he kind of, just being Mr. Cyrus again, it kind of just disappeared into the unknown. But you know, we hope that he's okay and everything. He just sent me an email. So he says he's signed up to do the festivals in Europe. He was cool with Rick Mathiasen from Steel Prophet and James Rivera from Hellstar filling in as vocalist. Short notice. I think it was better than canceling for me, and the fans really enjoyed it, and that's the most important thing. I think I got two of the greatest singers to come up and just fill in on a week's notice.
Rick hit those high notes. Like I didn't know if he could do it, but he hit some of those notes. It was amazing.
It's piercing.
Oh,
yeah. We rehearsed once in Fort Lauderdale, and I was in the room playing, and I had to stop a couple times. Like, holy, this is incredible, because he was hitting notes higher than even Bruce was hitting. So for everybody I've talked to, really enjoyed it. They didn't seem to miss John much. You know, I'm kind of rolling with it right now, saying this is kind of cool, and I'm glad that we came on board.
I think those that would not know what John looks like might have thought that was John.
I think so too.
He sounded very, very similar. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was. I agree with you 100%. It was.
So going forward, is John going to be recording with you guys?
Well, we have a whole album worth of new material.
Right.
Right now, it's like the way the industry is and everything, with this download nonsense, everybody just jacking music on the internet for free. It just makes you question everything. It's like, okay, why even do a record? I mean, I know the fans want to hear a record, but it's like, if people understood how much work, I know you guys understand this, so much work involved to record, the process of writing, and just for somebody to just hit a download, you know, just hit a click of a mouse and download it for free, it's completely wrong. I mean, I don't go into stores and start taking milk and a 12-pack of Corona, and you know, it's wrong. Well, are we going to record it? Back to your original question, I think we are going to record a record just for the fans mainly, you know, and ourselves, because it took, you know, a long time to write this new material. So we'll probably release a couple songs first. Is John going to record with us? Well, he's in the band right now, so that's the plan. Ultimately, I'd like to have a few different vocalists on it. I think it would be even cooler.
Yeah.
You know, just have a couple guests.
I can think of a couple of guests right
now.
now.
Exactly. So I'm kind of, you know, we're keeping those ideas and options open to do something different instead of just putting on another Agent Steel record. I mean, now you got to be a little more creative with what you put out, and I think doing some songs with John would be a great start for sure. The fans would love that. I know that James wants to do a song with us, and I know Rick wants to do a song with James. And you know, I ran into, I've been, you know, I spoke before John even came on board. I spoke to a couple of different people about putting on just songs, just something different, you know. And there's a couple other named singers that would love to do it too. So maybe it'll be a special Agent Steel record. Maybe it won't be called Agent Steel. Yeah, maybe it'll be an EP as an agency. I don't know. I'm keeping every option open. You got to think outside the box now, especially the way things are. I think once they get a grasp on this internet stuff and stop some of these sites,
Yeah.
I think that's going to change. I think it's getting better. I spoke to Brian Slagle from Metal Blade, and he believes now, since the movie industry is getting hit very hard too with these illegal downloading, and that's 4 times bigger than the music industry. So so I think Congress, somebody's going to have to step in and just shut some of this down. I know some of these pirates out there don't want to hear that, but it's really hurting everybody, the whole industry, entertainment industry. So it might take 4 or 5 years, but I think back to the question, I think it's going to get better, and yes, there will be another Agent Steel record.
Great.
Right on. Did you have anything you wanted to wrap up with?
No, I have no more questions.
Cool.
Right on. Awesome. Well, thank
I hope
you.
that wasn't too crazy.
No, no.